So we are live here with Celia, our student. Hi, Celia.
Hi, Brent. It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Now, look, I know you're nervous. Everyone is nervous.
Yeah.
But remember why we're doing this. We're doing this to help other
To
students.
practice.
Yes, to practice speaking and to help other students. Because there are so many students that are contacting us and saying, thank you so much. I was able to understand. I could understand what the student was saying, and I feel better with my English. And that's what we're trying to do here. So tell us about you. So your name is Celia. Where are you from, Celia?
I'm from here, for Coruña.
You're from Coruña.
Yes.
Nice. But you also lived for some time in Ireland.
Yes. I study abroad.
You studied abroad?
Yes. In Ireland, in Dublin.
In Dublin,
Yes.
wow. What was Dublin like? Because it's a big city, and you come
Well,
from Coruña, no?
Not at all. I think the city center
Right.
is small. Like, the city is
Right,
huge,
right.
but the
The city itself is not as big.
yes,
So
it's
how
easy to connect to
Right. From
like-
one place to the
yes,
other?
to the north, to the south. It's so easy.
But is it as big as? No, it can't be as big as Coruña. No, it must be
no,
bigger.
no,
No,
it's bigger. It's bigger.
It's bigger.
Yes,
In
for
terms
sure.
of size, would you say it is like maybe Sevilla or Seville or
I
something?
never
No.
been in Sevilla.
No, you haven't been?
But
Yes.
yeah, I think it's similar.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. So you were there for 1 year. You lived for
Yes.
1 year in Dublin.
Yes.
That must have been a completely incredible experience, no?
Yes. For me, it was difficult to leave Spain because I was living in Madrid.
Right.
And I was very happy, and I was living with
Oh,
my...
you lived in Madrid.
Yes, for 4 years because I studied my career there.
What did you study?
Fashion design.
Oh, so you studied your degree in fashion design
Yes.
in Madrid.
Exactly.
And then from Madrid, you went to improve your English.
Exactly.
To Dublin. And what was living in Madrid like? Was it interesting?
Well, the first 2 years,
Right.
for me, it was not the best ones.
No?
No, because I don't really like to live in my
In-
accommodation.
Okay.
But
Did you have many other people living there, or?
yeah, it was a huge residence
Right.
because it was like I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think
6 people,
One-
7 people. How many people
no,
lived?
no, 100. I think
100 people in the
no,
residence.
400.
In the complete residence,
Yes,
400 people.
I think so. Yeah,
Wow. And how,
boys and girls.
oh, okay. So it was It was co-ed. So it was
Exactly.
mixed. It was
Yes,
mixed.
It was mixed.
And this for you in the beginning wasn't so nice. No, it didn't like the experience.
I don't like my accommodation and also my uni. It was
Yes.
good, but my class
Right.
it was not the best one because the people were too competitive. And
Really?
Yes, it was like an uncomfortable
Situation to
place,
be.
yes.
That's
But,
unfortunate.
yes.
But what did you learn from there? I mean, you must have come away
Yes,
learning
like
something,
if you leave your comfort zone,
right? Oh, that's a good word.
Yeah.
Comfort zone. To come out of your comfort
yes,
zone. Yes.
you always learn something. But it will. I think the third year it was better, and the fourth it was the best one
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
because I went to live to an apartment,
Right.
and it was so good. I enjoy a lot
Oh,
to
that's
living
nice.
alone.
I'm glad you ended up having a good experience. I think
Yes.
that's the most important thing. Now, you said you lived there for 4 years, in Madrid for 4 years.
Yes.
And then you lived again in Ireland for 1 year. So straight from high school, you went to, you've been out and
Yeah.
you've decided to come back. And recently, I know that you went on a holiday to Bali. Did you go to Bali?
Yes, I went.
Oh my word! What was that like? How was Bali?
Well, for me, it's a paradise. Of course, there's places that is like so different from here,
Right,
and it's not all like in the photos.
right.
But I really love it. I really enjoyed the experience.
Was it expensive? What was the price of things in
No,
Bali?
but I think the people said that it's cheaper than already.
It's
like-
cheaper than
It's cheaper than here.
Right.
But people came and said, "Oh, it's super cheap," and it depends because if you want to travel like. Depends on your budget.
Okay,
Like,
okay, I understand.
yeah.
Depends on your budget and what
Yeah.
you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. It depends accommodation,
Right.
the food. If you try the local
Food,
the
local
local
food,
food, the
yeah.
local, yes,
Local cuisine, that's what we're saying.
exactly.
Local cuisine, yeah, local food.
Yes, like there's warungs, that is the local restaurants.
Warungs?
Warungs,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
And that is too cheap. Like,
Really?
yes, €2, €1. Yes. Sometimes
Wow.
you're in the front of the beach
Right.
eating mie goreng.
Mie goreng, what is mie
Yes,
goreng?
like mm,
It's something typical from...
fried rice and fried tallarín.
Oh, noodles, yeah,
Yes,
noodles.
well,
Oh.
similar, yes.
Wow. Is it spicy though? Because I love spicy.
I love spicy too, so it's not a problem for me.
Yes, we love spicy food.
Yeah.
So you have this this experience there where you went to Bali, but in Bali you were speaking in English, no, to people.
Yes, but people there speak very bad, so
Also, the
my
English is
level
not good
no, my level of English is not good, but there was very good. Like,
because you had to communicate.
yes,
Yeah. So I mean, for many people also, they just need to communicate
yeah,
and to
but
speak.
it's easy. It's easy.
It's
to
easy. It's
communicate,
easy to
yes.
do that there. So you went to Bali, and how long were you in Bali for?
1 month.
1 month in Bali.
Mm-hmm.
When you were in Bali, you must have seen lots of tourists from other parts of the world, no?
Yeah, I tried to not to be in the most touristic places.
Right, right.
So, for example, I went to the north
Mm-hmm.
of Bali, and there is so difficult to see tourists.
Really?
Yes, only on temples, but
Okay, okay.
uh,
Generally,
No.
not many tourists there
no,
at
you
all.
can skip easily.
You can skip, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this was a very eye-opening experience for you, no? It's a very eye-opening
Yes.
experience for you.
Well, I love travel, and
Yes, and you have another holiday coming up very soon, my friend.
well, it depends. It depends because if I find a job,
Yes, and you're also looking for a job at the moment. Textile industry is a bit complicated. It's a bit complicated
Yeah.
because what is the job that you're looking for now?
well, now I'm open
To-
for
Anything that
any type
of job.
of job, but of course I prefer to work on fashion
To in fashion, work in,
In
the
fashion,
work in
yes.
fashion. Yes.
and in marketing or something like that.
Because you're doing a
Digital
master's now in marketing
Yes.
too.
Yes, now I study marketing.
And what is the marketing masters like? I mean, how do you find the
Well, mine
yes,
I think is easy
right,
because I didn't study marketing
right,
earlier.
Yeah.
So before, sorry.
Yes, it's before.
But for me, it's easy.
Right.
It depends the subject
That you
of
want to do.
course,
Yes.
But I love the social media and the
Right.
communication. At that part, for me, it's
Is
easy.
important. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. It's important and it's easy for you.
Yeah.
That's really important because social media and marketing is what's driving
Yeah.
everything now. You know, there's a big push onto
Yeah. But it's important too the data
analysis.
part.
The data
and for
analysis.
me, that's so difficult.
Really?
Yeah.
Because what do you have to do? Do you have to analyze all the data that you get? Or
I didn't study
for the moment.
for the moment,
No.
I'm not.
Not doing that.
Yes.
But is that something that you are going
Yes,
to study?
we have the subject,
Right.
and I think I need to study that because it's important in marketing. But now,
Yes, for the moment, no.
yes, for the moment,
You're okay. You're okay.
I'm comfortable.
Now, when you're studying your marketing in your school, in your class, is there a company or something that they are talking about as the reference? Is there
Well,
something that they...
Yes, because depends the teacher.
Right.
Like for example, my Francesc Pumarola.
Who's that? That's
Is one teacher that I have, and he worked on Estrella.
He works in Estrella,
Yes,
Galicia. Yes,
exactly.
yes, right.
So he always talk about examples of Estrella, marketing.
Okay. Yeah, they're very good because they
Yeah.
sponsor lots of sports teams, etc.
Yeah.
So they're very good, and they
Exactly.
get the brand awareness out there. Is there a company for you that you think is doing really good with its marketing or something?
Well, Estrella is doing very good.
Yes.
Um,
Is there something internationally, maybe international company, something Apple or something like
Apple, of course.
that? Yeah, Apple. I would think Apple is
But for example, small brands,
Right.
Nude Project,
Right.
I think there's a lot of
smaller brands.
small business.
Yes, and
that are-
startups
Yes, exactly.
Startups that are coming on. Wow, that's very interesting. I saw a very interesting documentary yesterday
Mm-hmm.
about fast food in France and how fast food in France is growing exponentially. It's growing incredibly fast. And one of the things about it was that there is a big push on marketing. So marketing is moving it, and it's just accepted now as French cuisine. Remember, we say French instead of French food, we say French cuisine. So that's also very, 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 very important. So wonderful, wonderful. And when do you finish your masters?
In July.
In July.
Yes.
So I'm sure someone is going to contact you for a job. I'm sure, because you speak very well. You know, your English is very good. You've also traveled around the world.
My English is basic level, I think.
No, it's not basic level. No, I don't think it's basic level. I think what you have to understand is that any company that's going to hire you is not going to hire you because of your level of English.
Yes, for the communication.
Exactly. They're always going to hire you for your expertise, your knowledge, and your know-how. And what's very good with you is that from a young age, you've been traveling and living in different situations and different places that will give you the ability to be able to evolve. And that's what business is about, in my humble opinion. It's about evolving to the changes.
Yeah, I think the same.
So the fact that you've lived in Ireland, you've lived in Madrid, you've traveled to Bali, and you're traveling again now to Thailand. Are you going to turn?
We are thinking to go to Thailand, Vietnam,
Oh, wow.
and Malaysia.
Oh, I've got a student right now that's in, she's left today to go to Vietnam. She's going to Vietnam today. And I've seen things about Vietnam. It looks wonderful.
It's amazing.
My friend.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
I love the destinations that have a lot of nature.
Nature,
different-
yes.
Different that we have here, like we have a lot of nature here.
Yes.
But it's completely different.
No, you're right. It's completely different. But Galicia is okay too.
Yeah,
I think
it's
Galicia
okay.
and
Yeah.
Spain is good. But I'm going to have to say Africa, in particular South Africa.
Yeah, I really want to go to Africa.
You need to. You need to go to Cape Town. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Did you enjoy the podcast?
Yes, I really enjoy it. I feel comfortable at all.
Yes.
So
No, the most important thing is that
that's the important point.
you move and you try. That's all. We want you to move and to try and to speak, and it really does help other students.
I hope so.
No, I promise you. There are so many students that have been contacting me and Derek and the other teachers and telling them that, wow, I was able to understand it. I was able to understand that. And as a teacher, when you hear that your students are able to understand, then they see themselves in you. And I mean, not in me, but in you, because you have been through the same journey. And I think that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. Now, I always finish by asking our students, what are you doing this weekend? Before that, we have a new thing. And I want to ask you some questions very quickly. 5 quick questions.
Okay.
A new segment we're going to be doing. 5 quick questions. Okay, let's see. And you can't think. You just have to answer immediately.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you, what's your favorite holiday?
Beach and good weather.
Beach and good weather. I like it. Favorite food?
Probably Italian food.
Italian food.
Yes.
I like it. Favorite part of this city?
Monte San Pedro.
Monte San Pedro. Oh, that's nice.
The Eagle Eye View.
Eagle Eye View.
Eye View is
very
amazing.
good word. Very, very good word. Favorite type of music?
It depends on my mood.
Okay. But generally, what type of music do you listen to?
I think indie
Indie music.
Spanish music.
And
yeah.
Spanish music
Yeah.
too. Well done. Fantastic. And finally, favorite movie?
I'm not into movies. I prefer series.
All right.
Yes, and now I'm watching Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. And do you
Yes.
like it?
I really like it. I'm enjoying it.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Shira. Oh, sorry, I asked you, what are you doing this weekend? Anything special?
I'm not sure.
No?
I think I'm going out on Friday.
Okay.
But I have my master on Saturday.
Okay.
So
So you're going to see what it's like.
I need to go to sleep early. Because the time that I went with a hangover, it was horrible.
You don't want to go with a hangover.
No,
but
it's impossible to
Sounds
attend my
fun.
class.
So you have to go enough sleep with a
Yeah.
lot of rest, and I'm sure you're going to be fine. So thank you so much, Celia. It was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Brent.
I'm
having me.
No, to have you here is an absolute pleasure. We've got some other students coming on there, so you need to tell them not to stress. It's just speaking, and it's just a simple conversation that we're
Yeah, I
having.
know.
Okay?
The next is Santi. So let's
Santi,
see.
yes, is going to be interesting too, I'm sure. So thank you so much. It was an absolute pleasure, and you have a great weekend. And remember,
Thank you.
get up on time.
Yeah, I know.